Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Ascending Gamers podcast, where two cringe dudes try to teach you guys how to not tilt in game. My name is Jack, your host. We have Stuart as our co-host for tonight's podcast. Let's begin.
Hello, everyone.
Let's begin the podcast. We are live on our Discord. Every Saturday, we're going to be live on our Discord. So, how's your day, Stuart? It's been a couple of days since our first recording on Wednesday. So, how is your day?
I'm doing okay today. Pretty nice.
How's work?
Okay, no problem.
No problem. Well, as for me, I've been learning how to make aglio olio because my mom told me to make dinner for my family, and she had to help out with her friend in her restaurant. So I'm kind of in a tough situation where I had to make dinner while also accidentally injuring myself with a kitchen knife. And guys, if you guys are in a kitchen making food or something, know where your knives are, because I forgot where my knives are and I accidentally cut myself, and it's kind of a dumb thing to do. Like when you start off cooking or something, don't accidentally cut yourself. Know where the knives are. So, as today our topic, we will be talking about how to not tilt in game and in real life, because sometimes you tilt in real life and you don't even know about it. You might call it anger, but in reality, tilting is more of like a miscalculation where you make a mistake, right? And you make a mistake, you feel like, oh no, I made a mistake, and I could have done something better, but your emotions come in right after you make the mistake. So how do we overcome that? For Stuart, right? When you tilt, do you tilt in real life more often, or you tilt in game? What do you think?
Oh no, if I don't play game mostly, but sometimes I think I tilt more in games.
In games. Okay, fair enough. Like, what kind of situation caused you to tilt in game?
Like, we could win this, right?
Yeah?
But your teammate just do something else that doesn't go well with the plan, then you tilt. Or you tilt, you can land the shots, something like that.
It shouldn't just be FPS games, like, right? So when you go into MOBA games, it's not about landing your shots, it's about landing your abilities, right?
Last hit.
Yeah. Stuff like that accidentally makes you tilt, and it's kind of annoying. So other than FPS, other than MOBAs, do you tilt in real life as well?
Yeah, with family, sometimes like you impatient with your own siblings, or when you're working, you're doing so well, but you still get unappreciated. It means not being appreciated, I mean.
Yeah, that happens. I kind of understand. So, for me, sometimes I tilt when my brothers make a mistake that it's kind of unforgivable. Like, they make a mistake, and I look at that mistake and I feel like, yeah, that's kind of a mistake you shouldn't make. But I feel like, hold up. You shouldn't make that kind of mistake when you already know that you shouldn't. But still, it happens. Shit happens. Anything happens that causes somebody to make a mistake. Because we're human, right, Stuart? We are human. We make mistakes. So it's fine. You ask somebody, hey, can you help me for something like this? And they help you, right? And they make a mistake. You tilt. You shouldn't be doing that. So let us discuss how to improve on tilting in-game and in real life. So let's start from in-game. So for Stuart, you've tilted before in games. So how do you get over something like that? It's kind of difficult because emotions start to flow in and you start to feel like, oh my god, I'm actually mauling, I'm actually raging because my teammates can't do the most simplest thing they're supposed to do. So what do you think? How should you improve on that? How should you feel better when you tilt? Or how should you overcome it when you tilt? Because tilt happens whenever you play games. Even in poker, like in poker, you could be dealing cards. Like cards are dealt towards you. You get the cards, you look at your card. Like you got 2 cards in your poker deck, right? I mean, when you're playing poker, you get 2 cards. But whenever you get 2 cards, you might even tilt just by looking at your 2 cards. Like, oh my god, I just got like 2 spades and a clover. Like, these cards ain't worth shit. And when they deal their 5 cards on the table, the dealer, the banker or something, when they deal their 5 cards, you look at it and you be like, oh my god, I can't even get a full house. I can't even get a pair. And I'm tilting because, oh my god, I'm gonna lose a couple bets. I have to fold now, otherwise I'm gonna lose money. And it happens. Even if you fold, you lose money. So you're gonna tilt anyways, and when you tilt, you're gonna change your mindset and you're gonna completely become another person. So for Stuart, when this happens to you in-game, we could be talking about Valorant, we could be talking about Overwatch. When this happens to you in-game, how are you going to improve on your emotional status, and how are you going to change yourself to perform better?
Focus on yourself first, don't look at other people's flaws.
True, true.
Just like, you're playing games, right? Games supposed to be fun, don't think too much about it.
Exactly.
Just enjoy the flow, just have fun. Like, no matter win or lose, just go next after this. If you're tilting after this, you're tilting on game, right? You should stop and rest a bit. Just don't play. Don't play while angry or you're tilting.
I agree. I
Not
agree.
healthy at all.
I agree. As for my tips, whenever I've get into games like Overwatch, Valorant, sometimes even Apex, like Battle Royale, you kind of tilt more often because sometimes you get guns that you don't like. Sometimes you get into a place that you don't like you get a drop zone because you're, drop leader or something. They bring you to another place that you're not comfortable playing in, and you might even lose that because you don't like that part of the map. And that happens. It's fine. Don't worry about it because you can go next. When it's a game, it's a game. Yeah, go next, right? No worries.
Go next.
Just go next. Oh, I lost. Go
Yeah.
next.
For me, it's like, for like games like Battle Royale or what games you play, you have to understand what's the games. You have to know the rules of the games. Like, you can't tilt at it. You have to know that, oh, this game works like this. Like, you get headshot, you die. Yeah, you have to know that. And also, when you play Battle Royale, it's based on the probability of you getting the guns that you know. So you have to deal with it. Nothing, you can't tilt with it. You have to understand before you play the game.
I agree. So, when that happens, understand that sometimes luck isn't on your side. You get unlucky, you lose a match, go again. Because when you're playing a game, it's fine. Because everything is virtual. You don't have to put pressure on everything. You don't have to pressure yourself. You don't have to pressure other people. You do your thing. If it doesn't work out, unlucky, right? So, but sometimes, right, Stuart? Sometimes you really need that rank, right? Sometimes you go play ranked in Valorant, you play ranked in Overwatch, you play ranked in a couple Battle Royale games. You kind of want to get that rank upwards, right? So when that happens, you join in a game, you play normally, suddenly out of nowhere, you have that flaming teammates, right? They flame you hardcore for every single mistake you've done. Like, when you do a mistake, you forgot to pick up that gun that they need. You forgot to heal them in Overwatch. You forgot to kill a certain person in the enemy team in Valorant, right? You just failed to kill them, or you just didn't know they exist. You didn't kill them, and they kill your teammate, and they flame you like, Sage, damn it. Why didn't you kill that Reyna? What are you doing, dude? Like, they actually use voice comm for that. Like, come on. Sometimes you use voice comms, not sometimes. You use voice comm to convey a certain tactic to your teammates, right? But they use it to flame you. In that situation, Stuart, how do you think you would solve something like that? It's kind of annoying. It kind of pisses me off sometimes. But for you, Stuart, how are you going to solve that kind of problem? That kind of conflict is annoying. It happens, and it's tough. So how are you going to solve that kind of thing?
To some, because you're playing online games, you're performing like live actions. Like you play basketball, you also have pressure. Like people ask you why you not defend this guy. It's same for Valorant.
Yeah.
Like you have to defend the ground, or you try to attacking to people's side. You have to know like where's the enemy. Sometimes your teammate might seems like it's a mistake. They start to frame you through the voice comm.
Yeah.
So for that time, like if for me, I feel bad. Like I'm saying this, being honest, saying if I get framed, I'll feel sad. But after that, I'll mute them and also them focus on what I should do. Calm down and don't be distracted by their flaming. Just calm down, do your thing properly, and check the surrounding. Like other teammates not flaming you, don't mute them yet. Just mute the one who is keep raging or not keep raging, starting raging at you.
Yeah, because sometimes some people aren't having a good day today. They're just mauling hardcore. They are pissed off. And when they see a small mistake that could be, fixable, it's okay to make those kinds of mistakes. They flame you for making a mistake that's minor. And it's annoying. It happens. Mute them, right? Mute them.
And also, and also, like, you're playing these games, right? But I know it's ranked. It's not a bit serious, but you're just playing rank. You're not playing like a Valorant champion.
Exactly.
You don't get earning from it. So
yeah,
you don't feel bad. You don't feel bad getting flamed. He might be good at this game, but you might be good at something else than him.
Exactly.
Like, for example, you know how to play piano, but this guy doesn't know. He know how to play piano.
Yeah, exactly.
When you're making mistakes. Yeah.
I agree. Some people think they are good at a certain game and they can flame you because they're entitled. They think, I'm in a rank that is I'm in this rank, right? And other people aren't in that rank, so I can flame them. In reality, it doesn't matter. If you have this rank, doesn't matter because it's a virtual game. It's a game. You're gonna have something that is better than them in real life, or you might be even better in another game, just not in Valorant example. You might be better in Minecraft. Imagine if you're better than them in Minecraft, you could be crafting quicker than them, getting into the nether faster than them, beating the Ender Dragon faster than them, and they can't say a thing because you're better than them, right? So sometimes you really have to go towards this Stoicism mindset where nothing matters. Everything you own will be deleted in the future. It doesn't matter. Your life will end and you will die. Everyone will die. It doesn't matter, right? So enjoy the moment. Play the game as how you want to play it. Don't let some random guy teach you how to play Sage. Like, hey, Sage, can you wall this up, please? Because we need this for this and that. But in reality, you wanted to wall another site. You wanted to put your wall in another site so you can secure that area and not let other people push. But this random player, a jet player, keeps telling you, hey, Sage, wall this mid, wall mid. Just wall mid. Don't do anything else. Just wall mid. But hey, you're playing your game. They are playing their game. Why should they tell you what to do? Right? If you think you should wall mid, then wall mid. Don't wall because other people tell you to do it. When other people tell you to pick up that Mozambique and you wanted to pick up the R99, don't pick up the Mozambique. Just pick up the R99 and tell them, hey, I'm playing my game. Piss off, right? Don't tell me what to do. I do what I want to do. You do what you want to do, right? Is this what you mean, right, Stud? It kind of makes sense, right? When you do what you want to do, don't let other people tell you what you should do. You're playing a game. They are playing in a game. Enjoy the game. Don't tilt
Yeah,
because
enjoy
other
the good
people
life.
tell you what to do. It's kind of a wrong mindset because sometimes some people cower, right? So some people that don't want to try to argue with other people. You know what I mean, Stuart? Sometimes, do you feel like sometimes when you do your thing, you don't want to argue with someone else because they gave you a good point, right? Sometimes you don't want to argue, so you kind of have to choose between doing it or not doing it. When they ask you to do something, you have to decide right now. Like,
For me, if it's not raging at me for telling me to do that, I will do it. It's fine. It's a team game. Like
yeah,
I will be
exactly.
submit to the.
Sometimes some people are giving you constructive criticism, and you really need to differentiate between constructive criticism or flaming. Like somebody could be flaming you hardcore, and you need to know whether that is constructive or not. Does it help you with your gameplay or not, right? Yeah, I kind of agree with you, Stuart. It kind of happens where somebody teaches you how to play, but in reality, you need to learn from other people. Sometimes some people teaches you how to do a good smoke in Valorant. Sometimes some people give you a good information and you don't want to listen, and that kind of ruins your skill. Like sometimes it ruins the overall gameplay, the overall game plan of a match. But speaking of games, we kind of go too far into games. Sometimes it's not that relatable in games, but hey, Stuart, in real life, right? Do you think somebody tilts you emotionally in real life? Like sometimes in games it happens, right? But in real life, do you think those people who tilt you have gone too far or not? Like, share it. Come on. Do you have some issues with people who tilted you in real life or something?
For me, no, I can't remember. I don't think so. I think I tend to forget something. I tend to forget it already if bad things happen. Like remember those happy things only. For now,
Okay. Sometimes some things happen, right? So, do you think it could have been better if you said something or no? Like sometimes saying something is better than not saying anything. When somebody tilts you, they rage at you, they scold you, and
if
yeah.
it's quite over, I will like stand up and tell him you should not do this.
How do you think someone should do that? How do you think someone who isn't well equipped to be confident, right? But they need to say something. So how do you think how would you give someone advice when someone needs to stand up for themselves? How do you
Oh,
yeah,
right. From
how
me,
would
you
they?
have it's from me. You have to differentiate. Like when he say this kind of things to you, you have to like examine what caused him to say that.
Mhm.
You have to examine one by one, like what you did might cause him to say this, or the situation, the environment, what happened just now made him to say something like this to you. What you promised him to do that you didn't do, make him to be like that. For example, that's.
Yeah.
But if it's not, you have to let him know. Then after that, it will be a bit awkward because you confront him, right?
Mhm.
But if you two know how to let it go, it will be the relationship will grow.
True. When you address the problem, right? When you say,
Yeah.
"Hey, I don't like that. Can you stop?" And they have to listen. If they don't, it's you don't even deserve to be friends with that person or something, right? You got to tell them, "Hey, I'm not comfortable with you doing something like this. Can you not?" And they have to respond. They can't be like ignore this friend. Like they have to listen. You say something and they don't listen to you. Don't you think you should like not befriend this kind of person? Because being a friend is all about listening, right? When you listen to each other, you talk about your emotions to each other, you share your problems to each other, is what makes a good friend a close friend, right? So when you share something like, hey, can you not do this to me? Can you not say something like that? Can you not be molded? Can you calm down? If that person don't listen to you and they be like, I don't care what you say, dude. I am angry and I'm gonna talk about it. I'm gonna rage. I'm gonna scream. Then that person is better off another stranger rather than being your friend, right? But it happens. Sometimes some people can't control their emotions, right? Some people can't control their emotions. They'd be like, "Oh, this guy freaking dropped a coffee on my pants, dude. What the heck, dude? Why are you doing this, man?" But as a friend in a cafe, you can tell that friend, hey, guy, hey, chill, it's okay. People make mistakes. It's fine. But that person still wants to scold the waiter like, "Hey, you completely destroyed my $4,000 pants. Pay for it. You better pay for it right here, right now. Before I sue and call your manager, you pay for his pants right now." As a friend in that scene, this guy is your friend right now who got his pants soiled. He's tilted hardcore in real life. He's tilted way beyond your imagination. This guy is tilted, right? But hey, you can advise that person, chill, dude. It's okay, my guy. The pants can be washed.
But you have to take
Yeah.
courage. Some people will be like, "Bro, this is 4,000 ringgit. You know, it's hard. Money is hard earned for me. I work so hard for this pants. Like, you don't know how much heart should I put into this, and it's got spoiled."
Yeah, but come on. You gotta be respectful. Sometimes people make mistakes. You can't scream at them like,
Yeah.
"Hey, you ruined my pants. You better pay for it or I talk to your manager right here, right now." Come on, man. It happens. You tilt, right? As a person who've tilted countless times, but I have not reacted this way. I've never reacted like somebody make a mistake and I react to them, "Mother effer, you ruined my pants. You are going to pay for it or I talk to your manager right here, right now." Come on, man. I would be like, "Oh, it's okay, it's fine. But in my mind, I'm tilted. A little bit, but I'm tilted. But I can overcome it because people make mistakes. It's fine,
Yes,
right? It's fine."
the waiter need that job for a living.
Yeah.
But you can earn your 4,000 back as soon.
Exactly. If you afford to pay 4,000 for a pants, I'm sure you can get that back. The difference is that person who accidentally spilled a coffee on your leg, he probably didn't know that he's gonna drop that today. He didn't know that I'm gonna drop this coffee accidentally. I didn't know. It happened. I accidentally tripped because some random rat or mouse passed by me and I was spooked. So I accidentally jumped a bit and I dropped the coffee. It's not my fault, right? Things like this happen. And when you look at it in the broader spectrum, in the wider spectrum, in the overall scheme of things, in the overall universe, when you open up your eyes, when you fly out of the universe and you look at Earth in general, everything is random, right? It's all about RNG. You drop things because you accidentally dropped it. There is no reason why you dropped your pen on the floor. There is no reason why you accidentally tripped and fell. There is no reason why you stepped on the dog shit. Don't blame yourself. "Oh my god, my luck is so bad today because I stepped on dog shit." No, bruh, you're just unlucky. It happens. You stepped on dog shit, It doesn't matter. Right? So, listen, tilting is all about random because things happen and it doesn't happen in your way, so you tilt. Like, "Oh my god, it happened. Somebody messed up. And I'm angry because he messed up. Because it affects me." But in reality, it doesn't matter because it happened. So don't tilt, right? In real life and in games, it happens. Mistakes happen. You fail. Other people fail. They cause you your game. Go again. So move on. What kind of tips can you give people who are really tilted and they know it's not their fault, they know it's not the person's fault, but they are really tilted and they cannot control? Some people are like that. they're tilted hardcore, but they cannot overcome it. So what do you think kind of tips can you give them? Because they can't control it because it happened already. They know it's not their fault. It's not the person's fault who caused the tilt. It's not. They know, but they're already in that zone. So what do you think? How do you think? What kind of tips can you give for somebody who are going through that?
Like you should take a break from anything. Like just rest first. Don't let your mind to think too much. Give yourself like go to have a walk, or take a cold bath, cool down
A
yourself.
cold bath, yeah.
Yeah, you have to cool down yourself. Don't
Take
think
a
too
break.
much.
Yeah.
You don't stay on one method that long. How to get over it is to reset your mind. Means that how do you reset your mind? You go get a good night's sleep, like stop playing game, stop scrolling Facebook, anything, eat well and sleep well. Rest and don't think about anything.
I agree. And sometimes it's better to take a rest and not do anything and just calm down, not talk to people, just look at something else. Imagine the calm scenery of the sea, looking at the. Imagine you're on a boat in the waves, just calm, just relax. Tilting happens. It happens. If you go through it, it's fine. You can relax. Everyone can overcome it. And you don't have to worry about everything because people tilt. Other people tilt. I tilt. Stuart here tilts. You might be tilting right now listening to this because it might be relatable to you, but it's fine, right? So sometimes taking a break from doing something that tilts you is fine. It helps rather than worrying about everything like your rank. Like my rank is on the line here, so I'm tilted. So come on, your rank doesn't mean anything. I know you might be on your road to Radiant. I might be on my road to Radiant, but how come I don't tilt but you tilt? Bruh, it happens. We lose. Even pros lose their games. Sentinels, right? You know Sentinels? Sentinels lose their games. Even though they are really good at it. They're really good at their games, but they lose. Shazam dies, Tens dies, everyone die in game, everyone lose their matches. It doesn't matter. But what makes them really good players is they don't overthink about it. They don't dwell on the problems. They know how to think better. They know how to improve on themselves. And they know how to play better. But, right, Stuart, sometimes when it happens, right, when you tilt because of a problem in game, how do you improve on that? How do you change your mindset? What do you think would work for somebody to change that mindset on the fly? Meaning when they're live right now, imagine they are playing a game right now and it's been a couple of losses and they are starting to tilt, but they want to change their mindset. They want to improve. They want to not tilt. What do you think would be a good improvement for their mindset? What do you think would help somebody to
if you're like
think
on
better?
losing streak, right?
Yeah.
You should you have to be aware if you are tilting, and then focus on an objective. Don't let your emotion take over what you have to do. Like for example, when you have that objective, don't let your emotions overtake the things you have to do. You have to rethink what's the purpose of you being in that game. Okay?
Yeah.
Calm down. Yeah, you have to calm down. Like, don't think if that mistake happens or something tilts you, like your teammate accidentally block you when you're trying to run away. It's not his fault. Who knows? Yeah, who knows? Who knows you want to run that way? Who knows you want to run
Exactly.
that way? Like if you play Minecraft can be tilting too. It can be like, dude, I'm past this way. You blocked me. The creeper is like gonna kill me. Like, oh, the
I
creeper is
agree.
dead.
I agree. Yeah, it happens.
It's like you have to know things happen like that unexpectedly. Just keep a smile. Keep a smile like, oh, I've done this mistake. Just go next like that.
Yeah. Just go ahead. Go again. It doesn't matter. The mistake happens. Forget about it. make sure the next time you do something, it doesn't involve a mistake again. But sometimes other people make the mistake instead, but it's fine. They make the mistake, it's their problem, not your problem anymore, right? If they make the mistake, they cause you your game, it's fine. They are the ones going through their own journey. You are going on your journey. You are building towards your rank or something. You are crafting your materials for your own inventory in Minecraft, right? And it does convert to real life as well. In real life, you are still going through your own journey and whatever you're doing, right? Like for me, I'm going through my life. I see somebody make a mistake and they affected me, right? They caused their coffee, they splashed their coffee all over my jeans. But it's fine. I can get a new pair of jeans. I don't have to ruin their life. I don't have to ruin their day. It did ruin my day. Like my pants, my good quality, like smooth ass pants. These pants are my pants and I love these pants. I'm wearing it because I'm going out on a cool gathering with my friend, right? Like I'm gonna go hang out with my friend. I wear my favorite pants, my jeans. I go out. Somebody spilled their coffee on my pants, but it's fine. It's fine. It doesn't matter. It's just pants. I'm still outside. I'm still fine. I'm not injured. Although I might be burned on my legs. Like my legs may be a little bit irritated, but it's fine. It doesn't matter. I don't have to flame that person like, hey, you freaking soil my buns, my guy. Can you pay for it? It's for $1,000 or something. Pay it now. I want you to pay it right now. Come on, man. Chill. Just chill. It's fine. People who are mad in real life about their pants might be mad in game as well. They might be the one flaming you. Hey, Brimstone, what the heck is that smoke, my guy? I'm opping. I'm using my operator. Why you smoke there? Come on. That Brimstone is playing his game. He's doing his thing. Why? He had to do it because he know there is a huge mob. There's like 5 people gonna push that site. He has to smoke so that they will be afraid to push. They will be discouraged to push. I know you're opping, but imagine if that the enemy is so scared or they're nervous because somebody smoked and they need to push that smoke. So they're gonna push the smoke and you are opping, free kill, right? You don't have to mold because somebody place a smoke on your opping spot. Imagine if somebody pushed that smoke. You get a free kill if you watch that smoke. Instead of flaming your Brimstone, hey, why you smoke there, man? What the heck? Like, okay, some people don't play Valorant who are watching this video on YouTube or listening through Spotify. Some people don't play Valorant, so it's not relatable. I get it. But imagine in real life, you pass up a document thinking you're doing your best, right? But somebody think you did freaking worse. Like, this is not the right document. You do the format wrongly. What kind of format is this? I asked you to do this, but you changed the format. What the heck? But in your mind, you're like, hey, I'm doing the format that the basic, like everyone told me to do this, so I do this. But why you scold me because I do the wrong format? What? But in reality, you imagine that person who just scolded you, they have done their format completely differently from you. They have done everything differently from you. So when they see the way you do it, they feel like, hey, this is a wrong format, so I'm gonna scold this person, right? It's the same thing as the Brimstone analogy that I made just now. Somebody could have been smoking because they think it's the right thing to do. They didn't think about, hey, my teammate is opping, so I shouldn't smoke. They didn't know, right? So come on, don't tilt because somebody is doing something different from you. They don't know that they don't know better, right? They're doing their thing. You're doing your thing, so why tilt? In real life, that's the same thing. Somebody do a different document style than you, don't have to tilt. You can tell them, hey, that's not the right way to do the format. I think you should do this. Be constructive, right? And that person could be like, wait a second, I thought everybody told me to do it like this. Oh, everybody told you to do it like this? Yeah. So I don't know. What is something wrong? Yeah, there's a little bit of problem. Maybe it's from my point of view, but I think it's a little bit wrong. So I think you can change it, tweak it a little bit so it'll be perfect. You know what I mean? Oh, so you want me to do this and this? Yeah, dude, do that. Okay, I understand. Thank you very much, my guy. Yeah, no problem. Just improve a little bit and you'll be fine. Yeah, look, you don't have to tilt in a situation like this. Come on, man. Chill. Relax a bit. Sometimes everyone do things differently from you. So don't tilt because other people do something differently from you, right, Stuart? Come on. Do you have a situation like this happen to you, Stuart?
Like people doing things will make me tilt.
No, somebody do something different and they tilt you because they do something different. Have that happened to you before?
Yeah, like maybe I don't think I have to smoke first because I plan to like watch the flank, so I didn't smoke because there's someone attacking behind, but the guy is entering the site already. So we play a different pace.
Exactly. Somebody is doing something else, right?
And also like in real life.
In real life, yeah.
Besides, we don't talk about game site. Some if people don't play Valorant, they can't relate. Like we talk about in life, people might have like different procedure in doing this thing.
I agree.
For example, like I'm doing this thing, but people are mad at me because I using this way. Or we have to see who is that person.
Okay.
Right? You have to see who is that person. If you're superior, you have to bear with it because they're superior. They are your superior.
I agree. They know more than you, so
they know more than you.
They are just giving tips that could help you, but they just say it in a different way that you may not like, right?
Yes, but if it's your friend, right? Well, that's a bit. For me, it will be tilting. But you don't tilt first. But because the person might not close to you, that's why he don't know he or she don't know you won't accept that way. Yeah.
True.
So it's not that person's problem and not your problem to just have to use another point of view to look at it.
Yes. Change your point of view. Sometimes that person may not know that they have hurt your feelings. And if you change your point of view to that person, you may see a completely different world. Like, oh my God,
yes,
this guy is my boss. He has been stressing out about his suppliers because his suppliers for the shop is trying, they didn't bring the products on time and he's molding hardcore. He's tilted and he's really worried about something like that. And he starts flaming you for something because he's already tilted. He starts flaming you like, damn, are you doing this for the first time? Have you not worked here for more than a month or something? Why are you doing this? Are you starting your work for the first time or something? Yeah, they start flaming you this way, right? It's kind of personal.
It's very typical.
Yeah, but when you put your shoes into that person, you put your shoes into your boss, and you start to realize, oh, he may be going through something way more tilting than me. So it's fine. It's fine. No worries. Just listen, accept, because you don't know what other people are going through. When you're tilted in a game and you want to flame somebody for making a mistake like that, you don't know who is on the other side of the screen. You don't know who they are, where they come from. They may be just playing the game for fun. And you're tilted because they are just doing the most pepega mistake, the most dumb mistake. And you're tilted. Come on. You don't know who they are. You don't know what they are doing. So why are you tilting? You can tell them, hey, are you doing this on purpose? Hello? Are you okay? Don't sound sarcastic. Sometimes some people say this, but they sound sarcastic, and it may tilt somebody else. But hey Lucio, are you okay? Like, what's going on? You didn't drop the sound. You didn't drop your beat there. You didn't help the team. Like, are you okay? Let me make it a little bit relatable for in real life. "Oh, you didn't help us open the door or something. Like, what's going on? I thought you always help us open the door. Why didn't you help us open the door just now?" "Oh, I'm sorry. I
Oh,
was eating a
yeah.
donut. I was eating a donut. I didn't press the button. I'm sorry." "Oh, okay. It's fine. It's fine. No worries. No worries. You're eating a donut." "Yeah, yeah. I was eating a donut. It was my lunchtime. So yeah, I'm chilling." "Oh, okay, okay. I get it. I get it." Then at that point, then you get the perspective of that person that he didn't know you were coming, and he didn't know he was supposed not like he is supposed to open the door, but he didn't know you were coming because he is eating a donut. Yeah, right. This kind of analogy kind of works, I guess. But stuff like this happens. Other people are going through something else that you don't know about, and it's fine. Chill. Tilt happens, but you need to realize if you should be tilted or not, or you can overcome it. You can chillax a bit and look at it on the broad spectrum. Why did I tilt there? I tilted because this guy made a mistake. Did this guy make a mistake because he made a mistake, or this guy made a mistake that he purposely did? You can look at that and think like, oh, it's fine. He made a mistake because he didn't know. He is a lower rank than me because he didn't know. He have to watch out for this. He have to watch out for that. He didn't know. But you are a higher rank. You know about it, but they don't know. That's why it happens. You might tell, oh my god, this Lucio could have dropped the beat on the right time, but he missed it. He didn't know. Or he may have slipped up. Other people may cause you to tilt in real life and in game, but it's fine. Right? It's fine. Relax, calm down. You can take a break. As Stuart said before just now, take a break. When you're really tilting hardcore, take a break. So this will be the end of our podcast, episode 2. So on our next podcast, we're going to talk about game evolutions. Right now, whatever games that have evolved, is it going in the right direction? Or is it going backwards? So we're going to talk about that on the next episode, episode 3, on our next podcast, Wednesday, next week. That's it for today's podcast. Thank you, Stuart, for being a wonderful co-host. Thank you, listeners, for staying till the end. You can join our Discord on the link in the description. We upload podcasts every Wednesday and Saturday, live for Saturday, which is right now we're doing live.
Yes, remember to join our Discord. Click into the link and interact with us.
Yes, you guys could be joining in on the channel. You could be an audience. You could be asking questions live, and we would be answering right now. Like, example, when we finish our topic, we talk about everything. We will be answering questions right now. Like, if you guys have questions, ask it. But right now, we don't have much members on the Discord channels, Discord server, so there isn't much. There are no questions for us to answer, right? So it's fine. It's fine. No worries. If there are no questions, we won't be answering them. But if they are, which is live right now, we will answer on the spot. You can ask personal questions if we are comfortable to answer, right, Stuart? Some questions are a little bit uncomfortable for us to answer, so we decide if it's okay for us to answer or not. So you guys can join in on the Discord, subscribe to our YouTube channel, maybe follow us on Spotify, Ascending Gamers, and that's about it. So thank you guys for listening to our podcast, and tune in on next week's Wednesday. Take care and game on.